Pokemon Legends Sede. Since the announcement of the eagerly anticipated second game in the Pokemon Legends series was announced way back in February, it has been a complete news drought. The closest thing to information we have been given since was a recent edition of the Koro magazine. Now, we are all waiting for even the slightest hint of new information that will spread even a little bit of light on this mysterious game. And are these images that hint we have all been waiting for? These images appeared on 4chan a few weeks ago now, and they appear to be screenshots of an updated Pokemon Legends Sede Japanese website. But how legit are these images? And what does the Japanese text say? In this video, I will be providing a brief translation and explanation on the Japanese in these screenshot images, and determining if these have any hope of being real. Thanks for clicking onto this video. While you're here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, please do hit that like button and drop a comment. With that being said, get your Nacli ready, because as always, we will need to take everything with a few shakes of Nacli. And let's get into the video. So currently, the official Japanese website for Pokemon Legends Sede is about as extensive as our own knowledge of the games, meaning there's pretty much nothing there. However, if these screenshots are to be believed, we can soon expect an update with some new story information and graphic reveals. Generally speaking, the website updates soon after a trailer drop or news announcement. So can we expect a new trailer soon? As for the origin of these images, I myself have not seen the original. However, I saw on a video by HDV that these images were shared on 4chan with no text. Looking at the first image, the text at the top simply states the latest information on Pokemon Legends Sede. The text below the logo reads, "Prepare for a new adventure in Old Lumio City." Currently, we do not know for certain if Legends Sede will be based in the past or the future. It's still a rather debated topic, but according to these leaks, the setting of Legends Sede will be in an Old Lumio City. However, it is in this very text that we see the first potential issue. The whole sentence is a little bit off, but in particular, the word furi is used here for old, whereas mukashi would be a better fit in my opinion. Additionally, the sentence adding in preparation also seems a little unnecessary in Japanese. Arata na boken no junbi o sho, whereas arata na boken no sho, the translation being, let's go on a new adventure, would have been enough. This page also seems to be the homepage for the website. Looking at the current website, we see that the title is included in written text under the logo as well as the information on the 2025 release. Both of these points I doubt they would remove in an update. The next image continues on from the last, as we can see the same text on the bottom of the first image. This image has a large chunk of text which basically reads, "Discover the true bond between Pokemon and people with Professor Elisha. In the time period that you will explore, there is a strange energy which allows Pokemon to evolve a fourth time, which is causing instability in the world. Unravel the mystery of Mega Evolution by returning to this Lumio City." The first issue with this text is Professor Elisha. The Japanese word used here for professor is Kyoju. However, in the entire history of Pokemon games, the Japanese title for the professors has always been Hakase. Additionally, all of the current professors, including Professor Lavington, who is referred to as Raben Hakase in the Japanese version of Legends, have names relating to trees or fauna. Doing a bit of Google research, the only connections to the name Elisha I could find is a reed called Elisha's Tears, making it a rather odd choice. To get a bit more insight on the plausibility of the name Elisha, I reached out to Octo, an amazing artist who has a much better brain than I do when it comes to all things biology. Please do head over to their Twitter to check out some of their amazing artwork. They also mentioned Elisha's Tears, and went on to explain that there is a bunch of Elisha-related common names for both plants and animals, due to the 19th century professor by the name Elisha Mitchell. However, currently there is a worldwide effort to change the name of many of these due to the professor's past as a known slave owner. The second potential issue with the screenshot is this last sentence. We can see where the previous sentence ends and the new one begins, with only the ko at the end of this line before completing the word and the sentence with no on the next line. Thinking about formatting, it would be better to have the entire sentence, or at least the word kono, on the same line. Another issue is the fact that evolving a fourth time was used to describe Mega Evolution, despite the fact that many single and two-stage Pokemon are able to Mega Evolve as well. The last screenshot from this set has 3 lines of text and a small section of an image. The text basically reads, "Strange sightings. Are they aliens or Pokemon? Many citizens claim to have witnessed never-before-seen creatures in town. An investigation team is already in pursuit of this mystery. Join the town newspaper to try to solve this mystery." The main Japanese issue with this text is the word machi, meaning town. In the same block of text, it's written with 2 different kanji. While both are technically correct and okay to use, it's odd that the same kanji would not be used in the same text for consistency. Additionally, the inclusion of aliens also stands out a bit to me, as we already have some known or suspected Pokemon of extraterrestrial origin, such as Staryu and Starmie, Minior, the Clefairy line, these obvious aliens, and of course, Deoxys, just to name a few. None of which have any particular ties to XY, so randomly throwing in the idea of aliens seems a little bit far-fetched. All in all, these screenshots have Japanese that is in general a little bit better than most fake leaks. However, even though it's a little harder to explain and pinpoint in detail, there are points that feel kind of off. Discussing the level of Japanese with So, we both agreed that we would rate it about a 7 out of 10. Legible and understandable, but not consistent with a native speaker, and in general, feeling a bit off, as well as inconsistencies with known patterns in Pokemon games, inconsistency in Japanese usage, and a few hiccups in formatting, which would hopefully not make it past quality checks. All of this leads me to believe that this is most likely fake. Let me know what you think of this rumored leak in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for clicking onto this video. I really appreciate it. Until next time, it's time to say bye bye. Mata ne.